What is going on? It's Chill Trader. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about crypto, NFTs, DeFi, metaverse, and all those kind of stuffs, futures trading, spot trading, make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my important crypto and trade updates. APT or Aptos going to the moon today. I have tweeted last time about it and it was actually correct. After 3 days, I have tweeted at around October 19, 2020, 3 days, and we have seen the pump and the amount of liquidation for the short position. So last time I've seen huge amount of big Twitter accounts and YouTube channel speculating on shorting APT, and I was doing the opposite. I was on a long position that time. I've seen the amount, mostly big channels are shorting APT. So I'm speculating on a short squeeze and a possible liquidations of this big channel. So right now, we'll check some of the updates. Bitcoin is about to break out. Watch out for that. CEO Gavin Wood, Polkadot CEO, step down. So let's check what will be the effect of that to Polkadot price long term, and let's move on. Crypto bubble, APT up by 19%. Wow, that was massive. And last time, if you have seen my tweet about APT, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna review when I tweeted that post about APT and what will be my possible targets for APT. All right, so we have here APT showing up 19%. We have also ETC or Ethereum Classic 5.9%. We have Luna Classic. We have XRP showing up, Crypto Quant negative 4.1, MKR negative 3.5, HT up by 9.6% today. Let's check the fear and greed index, still in the extreme fear level. Yesterday we are at 23, now we are at level 20, and as what I've said in my previous stream, if you have been watching my stream, below 11 or below 10 will be the possible bottom once we have reached that level. If you have checked this max level here for the fear and greed index, usually below 10 signals the bottom for Bitcoin. And let's check the amount of liquidation for APT. This was already expected. Even 3 days ago, this was already expected. I'm going to show you some of my tweets about APT and my next possible targets. All right, so in the past 24 hours, we have seen a massive amount of liquidation for a single token here, 3.24 million. So this is around like the 4-hour liquidation of the overall crypto market. So let's check here the overall crypto market liquidation in the past 24 hours. That's around $4 million, and that's the amount of liquidation for APT alone in the past 24 hours. I hope you're not one of those who have shorted APT, because here's the tweet previously. And by the way, guys, just a quick disclaimer before we discuss in the news, the chart, my possible targets, and all right, so quick disclaimer. The information provided on this channel is based on my personal opinion and for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the channel's content as such. I do not recommend any cryptocurrency should be bought, sold, or held by you. Do conduct your own research and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decision. All right, let's have some martini. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Again, it's weekend. It's very fast. Time flies. Time flies. Let's have some drink, guys, and let's enjoy our weekend. Let's celebrate some of the gains over the past week. Oh, all right. We have Lancelot Canoy, QNT and APT charts, please. You are on spot here because I'm going to show you the next possible targets for APT. Right now, it's on price discovery using the APT perpetual chart. And right now we're using the Fibonacci extension to spot what will be the next possible target for APT. Let's try if we still have time today. Today is going to be a quick stream. Let's check if I will still have the time to check QNT today. We have also Philip joining us today. Welcome to the stream, guys. We have Endless Web. I'm shorting APT 9 from 9.2. It's classical job. 3 hit up. All right. So let's check. 9.2 Endless Web is shorting APT. So the amount of liquidation here again in the past 4 hours, 67% short has been liquidated at around 4.4 million. Let's check the amount of liquidation the past 24 hours. Mostly shorts are getting liquidated at around very, very small. Wow. The volume is very, very small. I will not be surprised if there will be a huge candle in the next couple of days, guys. There is going to be a huge green or red candle. Let's check where are we heading in the coming days. But this kind of volume here, I'm expecting a huge explosion in the next couple of days if this continues to happen. Right now, Bitcoin S&P 500 is about to break out from that resistance level. Let's check if we are going to see a rejection or a breakout from that resistance point. So Polkadot here. And by the way, before we proceed, guys, let me show you first my previous tweet. Let's make this and my possible targets for APT. So here's my previous tweet about APT, guys. This was posted October 19. I'm gonna show you the chart as well. When I posted this, I have entered the position at the same time. So I think APT will liquidate a lot of traders, both long and short position, because of the volatility. Big social media accounts are shorting it. All right. Retails are buying because most of the retails usually don't understand what is happening with the market. They just FOMO, all right? So once they see, what's APT? I saw APT on TikTok. I saw APT on Reels. Everyone is talking about APT. Let's buy APT. So that's the mindset of most of the retails. So because retails can actually push the price higher once there's FOMO and once there's social media backing up the FOMO and the trend. Usually it's hard to stop. Even the whales will have a hard time stopping it. All right. So most of the big social media accounts are talking about shorting APT. Last October 19. So I have entered a long position that time, and here's my tweet. There is a huge chance that it will continue to move up, in my own opinion. And another tweet, not only this one, another tweet. One big spike to liquidate the shorts. APT will be likely. One big spike to liquidate the shorts for APT will be likely, in my own opinion. So here's another tweet, guys, and here's the chart for APT. So when I tweeted both of these tweets, the price was hovering at around $7. And right now I'm showing you here, this is not a financial advice, by the way. All of our technical analysis and charts are for educational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. So right now we are at this point, guys. So I'm going to explain this chart to you right now. So here I have two Fibonacci levels. One, Fibonacci extension, possible price target, and two is the Fibonacci retracement. This will be the target for the retracement area. If we are going to see a correction, then this will be the possible entry points if you want to go on a long position. If that is only if the price will continue to move up. All right. So from this level here, 7.4, I have entered my long position, guys. All right. And here's the update of my long position. Currently, I'm sitting at 435% using 25x leverage. Started my entry price was around $7.49. And currently, we have seen a small rejection here, exactly on 141.4 Fibonacci extension level. We have seen a very good rejection. All right. So the next three levels that you need to watch out, or the next resistances that you need to watch out, will be the 9.2, 9.63 and $10 will be the psychological number. So there will be a always whole number will be part of resistance and support. These are what you call the psychological number in trading. And just in case, right now we have seen a rejection here at around 9.29. So possible retracement level will be 38.2, 50, and 61.8. These are 8.4, 8.13, and 7.86. So watch out for these levels. You're looking at the 1 hour time frame. This will be my Fibonacci retracement, yellow box, and Fibonacci extension. If the price is going to continue to move up, this will be my next possible targets and resistances for APT. I've shared this chart on my Twitter account. Feel free to check it out. The link is on the description down below. All right, so let's move on to the next. We have a news here. I think this is one of the reason. Also, the one that is affecting the price right now, it's because of the retails, I think. Because of this news, most of the retails have panicked and have closed or have sold their position in Polkadot. But long term, I remain bullish, and I'm going to show you one tweet here from Alex Becker. I agree on him on this one. So here's the tweet, guys. Let me have some water first. We have Easy D joining us today. All right, so Polkadot co-founder Gavin Wood steps down as CEO of the parity or Polkadot. Would remain the company's majority shareholder and take on the title of chief architect, where his focus will shift to developing and promoting the mass adoption of Web3 technology. So this one here, I think, is a better position compared to CEO, because Gavin, based on his previous interviews, I think he is hands-on on developing and creating the ideas for Polkadot itself. All right. Gavin Wood, the co-founder of Polkadot, is stepping down as the CEO of the blockchain infrastructure company Parity Technologies. Parity is the development company behind the Polkadot ecosystem. So if you know how the Polkadot ecosystem works, it works using the parity technology. It's like a web. So it basically like a chain, guys. It works like a chain. It composes of parachains, and there are a lot of parachains there, like which one is that? Moonbeam, which you can compare to Ethereum 2.0, and that is using proof of stake. So that's the equivalent of ETH in Polkadot network. I'm not gonna explain further on that, but we'll focus on the news about CEO Gavin Wood stepping down and what will be the effect of this in the price of Polkadot. So here's the input from Alex Becker, and I agree on this one. Gavin stepping down as CEO of Polkadot makes me even more bullish. CEO is a misunderstood role. At a certain level, is more managing, hiring than it is creating. The founder and builder / creator is far more effective when they are not in the CEO role, in my own opinion. That is Alex Becker's opinion. Him doing this is a great sign, all right? So when S&P finds a solid bottom, and I'm going to show you S&P 500 chart as well, because right now Bitcoin and the rest of the riskier asset, Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptos in overall right now is following the move, exactly copying S&P 500. So I will explain to you one correlation between S&P 500 and Bitcoin and why they are so similar, and why Bitcoin is following S&P 500 on a very similar level. All right, so let me continue with this. When S&P 500 finds a solid bottom, DOT and its ecosystem is one of my most bullish investment. Extremely underrated. I totally agree on this one. I have made my own research about Polkadot. I believe in the technology. I think it is very much underrated compared to ADA, which if you have followed the development of ADA compared to Polkadot, I think Polkadot has more potential in the future, even if it can handle most of the transaction, I think. And let's see in the future, but I remain bullish. Moonbeam Glimmer is already a Polkadot or a Ethereum 2.0 working version, even before ETH 2.0 was launched. All right, so even before it was completed, Moonbeam is already a working ETH 2.0. So long term, I remain bullish with Polkadot, guys. And let's move on here after Polkadot. It's actually Polkadot is the third largest crypto that I'm holding in my spot for long term. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, followed by Polkadot. All right, so next, S&P 500. We have here, although it's weekend, similar to Bitcoin, we have S&P 500 approaching R2 or resistance 2 here. So previously, this was the previous price action, guys, when Polkadot was just hovering at around 3,770 area. This was the price action that I was expecting. So we have seen a drop, retest of the orange line area. Now we have seen a beautiful bounce, and one reason for this bounce is the next Federal Reserve hikes. I think they're going to, let me have some water. I think the next hikes will be milder, or I think the Fed is going to adjust on the rate hiking of rates. I think there will be 50 or even lower in the next Fed meeting. So let's check. If that is going to happen, then we might see a possible reversal here. At this point, 200 moving average holding here as a support, and I'm seeing right now a formation of higher lows in the 4-hour time frame here, and a beautiful formation of support here. And similar with Bitcoin, right now, if you have been following me on this channel, guys, this 200 MA, I'm gonna explain it again. This was taken using the weekly time frame here. This was actually the 200-day moving average in the weekly time frame. So as what you can see, we have seen a beautiful support here. We have seen most of the candle close above the 200-day moving average. And right now, S&P 500 in the daily time frame is approaching the R2 level in confluence, or 4-hour time frame rather. S&P 500 is approaching R2, or resistance 2, in confluence with our 200-day moving average. So let's check if Monday S&P 500 is going to get rejected here as similar to this price action, or are we going to see a breakout, retested support, and continuation of trend to the upside, and possible revisit of our previous resistance here at $3,900 to $4,000 area? If that's going to happen, Bitcoin will definitely going to follow, and definitely going to break that resistance. So here's Bitcoin, guys. Look at that. Bitcoin right now is just hovering. Look at this. Resistance trend line, resistance trend line, resistance trend line, retest rejected, and then right now we are here. We are here. Bitcoin's price is forming. Let's check the lower time frame here. Lower time frame, Bitcoin is just forming a pennant here in the resistance trend line area. So I think we are going to see a breakout soon. This is going to be explosive, guys. Bitcoin has been in consolidation for almost a month. But again, in my own opinion, based on my personal experience in trading, if the price is being squeezed between support and resistance, usually it breaks out to the downside. I could be wrong, but that is just my own experience here. Usually, if the price is being squeezed between support and a resistance, then usually the breakout is to the downside. But here, the support is actually at this level, 18,800, and right now we have some small support here. If we're going to consider all of this daily candle closes here, so we have some small support at around $19,000. This is going to be exciting, guys. Safer entry point. If you want a safer entry right now, if you're not in a position, it's better, I think, to wait for a breakout. It's either to the upside here, wait for a breakout. We have still this resistance at $19,500. Let me show you one chart as well for Bitcoin. I have shared this earlier on my Twitter account. Not a financial advice, not a financial advice. Not a financial advice, guys. So here, if you're going to check 4-hour time frame, where is my moving average. Let's use 200-day moving average here. We're going to use 200-day moving average. Let's change this to red. And let's make this. All right. So this short position here, not a financial advice. This is just for educational purposes only. So basing on this chart here, right now, 4-hour time frame, Bitcoin is forming a symmetrical triangle. So we have here a resistance trend line, all right? Also a support trend line, symmetrical triangle formation. And we have this 200-day EM or 200-day moving average in confluence with our resistance trend line. So I have set a short position here. So in this area, previously, Bitcoin getting rejected from this resistance trend line. 1, 2, 3. And this time around, we have also the 200-day moving average in confluence with the resistance trend line. So possible short entry will be at this level here, 19,500. That is also the resistance in our other chart, the perpetual chart for Bitcoin. Possible moonshot. This is actually the trade setup, the original trade setup here. The risk to reward ratio is 1:1. Means your risk is equal to the reward at this level. So it's better if you're watching the stream because I am explaining the trade setup here. So here's the risk to reward, guys. Shorting it here at around this level, we have 2% risk because we have like wicks until this area here. That's why we have set stop loss at 19,750-ish area. And possible reward, we have actually a beautiful support here. Beautiful support formation here. So ideally, if you want to take profit, this would be the ideal taking profit area. So that's 2%. Risk and reward also 2%. That's 1:1 ratio. So that is why you need to check first the risk to reward before entering a trade. How much are you going to put in a specific trade? What will be the position size? What will be the position, the margin, the leverage? You need to check all of that. So let's go back to our Bitcoin perpetual chart. Looking at the daily time frame, 19,500 remains the resistance area. So that's the same with the other chart that I've shared a while ago. So if you want a safer position, again, wait for either a breakout to the upside, and then you can enter on a retested support. For example, here, you have seen a breakout, retest, you can enter long position here, then right away. Next possible target will be the key level resistance. And if you're going to see a breakout here to the downside, you enter on a retested support. Next possible target at 17,000, and this will be the moonshot using our previous chart there, which I have shared on my Twitter account as well. Again, not a financial advice. So that's for Bitcoin. Let's move on to Ethereum. I said this is going to be quick, but right now, again, it's taking time explaining all of this. So that's for Bitcoin. Let me share this chart update in our VIP Discord very quickly. Bitcoin chart update as per the latest stream. All right, so that's for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, let's move on to Ethereum. So Ethereum, guys, is still moving. Again, same chart, still moving on a sideways channel consolidation area for almost 30 days as well. Let's check again. 32 days right now. So this will be invalidated until a breakout, either to the upside here or to the downside. Downside breakout, next support area will be at 1000 level. We have some supports along the way here. Middle at around 1143 or 1150 area, but overall this will be the major support area for Ethereum. And right now this is still trading on the same channel, support at 1250 area, 1240 up to 1268, and resistance red line here 1338. So this is still moving on a sideways channel. And if you are in the VIP, I have updated our long position entry point there. Same signal is still valid, and same entry point in the zone support area. The only difference is our stop loss here, because of this last candle wick, is getting riskier at around 1165 area. So that's for Ethereum, guys. Same chart. Let's move on to BNB. So BNB here still trading in between the support and the resistance area. And let's check how many percent is this. So this is around 13% move here in between support and zone resistance. So this remains valid until a breakout to the downside or a possible bounce from this point here. So we have seen a rejection, bounce, rejection, bounce, rejection. Right now we are hovering on this level. Let's check if we can get one more bounce to 300 level. For now, this remains valid. Zone support and zone resistance. That's for BNB. I've shared the chart, same chart, in our VIP Discord. So Filecoin, next is Filecoin. This is a little bit high risk because Filecoin moves in a crazy volatility here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, 117% move to the upside. For now, maybe we can catch the same kind of wave here, but not a financial advice. This is similar formation here. If you're going to look at this area, look at that, similar to this one here. And right now, this is forming a falling wedge pattern. At this point, we have falling wedge, and similar here, descending triangle, and then a breakout to the upside. So possible, if we might see a breakout here, we could see this white lines as the next possible resistances. So I have here a possible long entry point upon retest. Check price action, because also Filecoin is very volatile, but I think this one is safer here. If you're going to enter a long position, stop loss is just a little bit below the candle wick. So let's check how many percent. Let's check the risk to reward ratio. So that's less than 2%, guys. And possible target here, ideally, basing on this falling wedge, if we can consider this as a falling wedge pattern, will be around 98%. That is just crazy analysis there. But following this move here, this falling wedge, ideally the target of this is this one here, this side of the chart. So that is around 98%. But if you're going to remain conservative, guys, we're still in a bear market, but anything could happen here in crypto. And also looking at the daily time frame right now, this is very, very far from the 200-day moving average. This is already overextended right now. So safer targets or conservative target remains at this three TP points: 5.2, 5.9, and 6.5. So first, let's just consider this one. 2% versus 10% reward. So that's for Filecoin. I think this chart is already shared in our VIP Discord. So I think I have answered most of the chart requests here. Only we have one chart request missing, which is QNT. So let's check QNT before we end the stream. Let me know, guys, in the comment or in the chat section down below, what do you think about the effect of Polkadot and the resignation of the CEO Gavin Wood to the price of Polkadot? And also, what is your price target for APT? For me, I'm gonna stick with 9.6 to $10 for now. But long term, there are a lot of speculation out there. $14, $16, up to $20, $18, $20. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's check QNT before we end the stream. One chart request here from Lancelot. QNT. Oh, QNT have perpetual. Let's check this one. This is new. This is actually new because last time I have already shared a chart for QNT here. So I have already the chart, guys, for QNT. We have here the resistance trend line and the support trend line forming a rising wedge. No. Right. Looks like a rising wedge in the daily time frame, but this is new. We have right now a perpetual chart in Binance. I was not updated about this, but this is new, guys. So let's check. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard privacy. Right. All right. So here, let's check what will be the possible retracement, just in case, in the daily time frame. Let's use this one, I think. Swing high and swing low. All right. So looking at the daily time frame, QNT, swing high and swing low here. So we have 436 as our swing high and 40.9 as swing low. Possible targets for this will be 61.8 Fibonacci golden ratio here. So ideally, best time to short, guys, will be on this level. These three levels, by the way. So these three levels. Let's check the smaller time frame for possible Fibonacci retracement. This low and this high. A little bit confusing. All right. So this will be the Fibonacci retracement. And our Fibonacci extension here. So ideally, this should be yellow and red, all right? So Fibonacci retracement level, a smaller time frame, considering this one here as low and this one as high. So possible retracement 50, we have already touched 50 and we have seen a bounce. So if you're planning to short QNT, this will be the ideal short and safer short here. And using the Fibonacci retracement and extension level, ideally, if you want to short here, 50 level, you should set your stop loss a little bit above the 50% area. So if you're setting short here, you can set your stop loss just a little bit above. If you're setting your short at 61.8, then you can set your stop loss just a little bit above before the next Fibonacci line, 78.6 area. Right now, this will be the Fibonacci retracement level for QNT. So we have 50 here and we have seen a bounce. Actually, we have seen a bounce. So next possible target, if this is going to bounce back up and continue, and also this is in confluence with our resistance trend line. So let's mark this level here. This was actually the previous high, but let's mark this area, 229, short entry. Stop loss, let me delete so we can see the chart clearly. All right, let's mark the Fibonacci retracement. It's actually, let's mark this one as well. All right. So support this area, short entry point, stop loss just a little bit above. Let's check the risk to reward ratio here. This is the daily time frame actually, so I think it's better to check the smaller time frame here. Let's just use this one because 6% is too much, especially if you don't know how to properly manage the risk and position sizing. So short entry point here, we have the Fibonacci 50 and 61.8 here. So possible bounce up to this point, possible retracement up to this point. So possible long, this 200-day moving average in confluence with our quick long at this point. This 200-day moving average 4-hour time frame in confluence with our support trend line. This could be a quick long here. Stop loss just a little bit below here. Let's check how many percent is that. Wow, it's a huge move, guys. Huge percentage, even in the 4-hour time frame. So possible quick long here. This level. Also, the wicks is a little bit riskier. So this is high risk trade, guys, because we can set long position near the 200-day moving average, but we have a wick here that's around 5.4%. So just adjust your position sizing based on the your risk appetite. Here also similar with our short entry point, the risk is around 6% and the reward is also around 25, and same with our long position here. So for now, this will be my long, quick long, and short entry point for QNT. All right. I'm not going to share this because this is very high risk. So I think that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to smash those like likes and subscribe to the channel if you want to get updated about crypto, futures trading, spot trading, long-term accumulation. I'm gonna share with you my entry point, and I'm gonna continue to update you with my trades and with the results of our trade. All right, so again guys, enjoy your weekend. Let's cheers to the freaking weekend. Thanks for joining me. Trade safely, protect your asset at all times. Let's party, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.